YouTube and Mini Wargaming, Warpetrie here, and this is just going to be a really quick video. But a couple weeks ago, I ordered myself some instant mold off of Cool Mini or Not, and also I got a few other miniatures, but right now this is just going to be for the instant mold stuff. And I tried it out, and as you can see here, I made some molds, and did a little experimenting. So I shall show you. Let's see. So, instant mold comes in this awesome package. Yeah, has 6 of these bars, and it's very simple. You just heat it up in water, and you just press in the mold. That's it. And so, I found, or not, I didn't find these, but I got these torsos from a friend for a biker squad, and I want to replicate them because you can't buy these anymore, and they're all metal. And so I made my first press mold, and as you can see, they are see-through, which is awesome, because if you put it through the light, you can actually see the imperfections of the mold, or how well the mold is casted, which is pretty cool. And also the helpful thing about that is if you have your mold, and let's see if I can line these guys up. This was this mold. This guy was this mold, and this one was this mold. Get in the camera. Alright, I'm on my desk, by the way, if you haven't noticed. So, let's see if I can do this. If you have your mold, you can see if this works. No. Alright, it's not gonna work. Alright, but, well, when you put the green stuff in, you will see on the other side if there's an air pocket where the mold isn't touching. And if you'll be able to see it on here, you can see that little blemish in the armor right there, right to the left or the right of the skull, and that's where there was an air pocket. Also, like with the belt, the little bolt thing, that's where an air pocket was, and so the green stuff wasn't able to get in there. And so that's a really cool thing you can do with this instant mold stuff, is you can tell where the green stuff is getting to, and how well it's actually going to make the mold. And so these are a little harder to cast, only because they are a whole section, and so I'm just trying to cast the middle of it, just the torso part, like if I was going to cast this shoulder, this front plate right here, which I'm going to try next. So that'll be interesting to try to see and mold, see if I can mold that, because that would be awesome if I can mold this. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So yeah, so these were my first casts. These were the first ones I made. They turned out pretty decent. There's definitely a lot of flashing that I had to take away. I obviously don't want the head, and I don't know if they're actually the same thickness as the other breastplate that I showed you, or the torso part. Sorry, this is all like out of focus and stuff. And then here's the second one. So they're pretty cool. Maybe if I back out a little bit, maybe that'll help. But yeah, like I said, they're pretty cool, and I definitely am going to push the limits of this instant mold stuff. And so yeah, that's all I really had. Oh, I tried also casting a shoulder pad. So I can find that shoulder pad. Here it is. These Archangel shoulder pads I only have one of like this, and the only downside to this one is that it's like off-centered. So I'm gonna try a different way of actually casting this part. But this is how that first came out, and I think I thought of a better way of doing it. And so yeah, shoulder pad 1 was a fail, but we'll see. And I tried making my own shoulder pads, but it just wasn't gonna work. I needed to make the icon smaller and stuff. So what I'm gonna try to do is actually just get the imprint of the Archangel logo, and then I'll I'll glue it onto this shoulder pad, and then I'll make a cast of this, because this shoulder pad is actually a lot bigger. Well, it's not significantly bigger, but it's actually bigger than this shoulder pad. You can see like the little difference of it. So there's that. I'll try to make a video in the future of more of this stuff, but I am very pleased with it, pretty impressed. So yeah, there's that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.